What's going on, Monster Jam fans, and welcome back to Scissor TV. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you're hanging out with us, and I thank you for that. If you want to see some amazing Monster Jam crashing, smashing, freestyling action, you, my friend, have come to the right place. But enough talking. Let's get into the action. So let's get ready to monster! What's going on, Monster Jam fans, and welcome back to Monster Jam Adventure. Well, it's a new year, but it feels like old times. Gravedigger is just getting settled back into the castle, and he couldn't be happier. Him and the rest of the Monster Jam heroes are getting settled back into life in Gravedigger's castles and trying to figure out some of the changes the Mad El Toro Loco gang made to the place. They did a little more than just redecorate it. Obviously, Son of a Digger is working on the tech shop. Soldier of Fortune's getting her lab back up and running. Zombie is just trying to fix a whole lot of stuff they broke. They weren't super great with the repairs, but it is great to be back in the castle, and morale is huge because of it. The Monster Jam heroes feel like they can take over and do anything they put their minds to, and right now Gravedigger is just taking a lay of the land, doing some inspections as he drives around the castle to maybe see some of the other things the Mad El Toro Loco gang has done. It seems like every single time they go into a new section of the castle or new room, they find something they have to fix, and there were a lot of selfies of the big guy hanging around just everywhere. It took Stonecrusher like an hour just to remove all the selfies. Like, you want to talk about being full of yourself. Anyways, that's something for later. But you can see that Gravedigger is back to just getting to the basics, checking all the towers, checking the perimeter, and making sure the Monster Jam heroes have everything they need to make Gravedigger's castle safe, secure, and hopefully making sure that the Mad El Toro Loco gang, or no one else for that matter, could ever take the castle away from them. And that's why he's looking right now for his team. It's almost a little out of place, almost feels a little different, but oh yeah, wait a second, Son of a Digger is working on his tech shop over here. He's talking to him about getting the force field generators back up and running. And it looks like they're almost at 100%, and he's also going to be working on the one-way teleport blockers. Now, this is important. This is something the Monster Jam heroes didn't have before. Instead of just blocking all teleportation, the Monster Jam heroes will still be able to teleport out and away from the castle, but nobody will be able to teleport in, keeping those surprises to a minimum, which is absolutely what the heroes want to do while they try to build back up the castle's security. Well, now he's going to go talk to Soldier of Fortune, who's installing a few new circuit breakers, a couple of blown fuses. The Mad El Toro Loco gang, they had a lot of hair dryers plugged in. I don't know why, but it kept blowing a lot of the circuit breakers. So she's just doing some basic electric work. She says it's kind of nice not to be working on experimental technology for once, but getting back to the basics. But she is keeping the lights on in the castle, and she says she's going to be getting back to her lab to work on some new things, some incredible things that are really going to be helping the Monster Jam heroes in the future. And last but not least, Gravedigger needs to touch base with Zombie, who, after working with the zombie hands and portal technology, really wants to dive in deeper to explore trans-dimensional travel. Zombie says that even though she did some despicable things, they can't leave Arkle Smash stranded in another universe. And not just because it's the right thing to do to save her, but because whatever or whoever sent there might just be the biggest foe the Monster Jam heroes have ever faced, and they don't even know anything about them. So the only person that could possibly shed some light on who or what caused all this is Sparkle Smash herself. So Zombie says he's going to take the opportunity to get unfettered access to the zombie hands. He doesn't have to worry about being caught. He doesn't have to worry about being sneaky. He can take his time to analyze working with the zombie hands and portal technology, and hopefully he can better understand it, better use it, and be able to harness it, because portal technology is awesome, but traveling to another dimension would be even better. So it's great right now that he gets to study it, and he can, wow, he says he can really feel the energy coming off of it, so much so that it kind of startled him going off there right there. Watch where you're going, zombie. Be careful, man. You've got time. No need to rush. He says that there's some sort of secret. If you guys look in the background, the other zombie hands have activated. There's those beams of red light going up into the sky, and Zombie is convinced that that is key. That has something to do with unlocking trans-dimensional portal technology. And if anybody can figure it out, it is Zombie, with the help, of course, of Soldier of Fortune and Son of a Digger. All right, so he's moving into another zombie hand that's still activated. You can see it's still got that red glowing light coming. Now remember, the zombie hands are basically just giant antennas. Whoa! It just activated as well. Zombie says he's pretty sure that it's giving off even more power than ever, but he's not sure. He can't read it. He's gonna need something to be able to try to read these power settings. He says he knows what he needs. He needs to go talk to Whiplash at the Southern Command Center and get the PKE meter that he used to read the information from the portals. Well, speaking of portals, like I said, that technology is working like a charm. We can teleport out and they can't teleport in. I tell you what, we just saved a lot of wear and tear on Zombie's tires by being able to teleport him right to the Southern Command Center. And he's making his way to talk to Whiplash to see if he can borrow the PKE meter. And he says that he's been talking to her and she's been dabbling a little bit in trans-dimensional portal technology as well, and thinks that she has developed a trans-dimensional homing beacon. This will be an anchor that if Zombie is able to cross over into another dimension, he won't get lost. He'll have an anchor point to come back to the Monster Jam heroes. All right, let's see if she's finished it. All right, she says absolutely Zombie can use the PKE meter, and yes, she actually finished the beacon, but there's a small snag. She says lately the Mad El Toro Loco gang, oh, speak of the devil. She says there's been an increased presence of the Mad El Toro Loco gang in the area, which kind of lines up since they just got kicked out of Gravedigger's castle. And she says they stole the homing beacon. So Zombie's gonna have to get inside the Mad El Toro Loco gang's command center, get the beacon, and get out of there. And she says it's not gonna be easy because, like she said, there's an increased presence, and it makes sense. Now the Mad El Toro Loco gang only has the Wasteland and their Southern Command Center. So Zombie's gonna retrieve the PKE meter, and there we go, he's got it. Now he's on his way to the Southern Command Center of the Mad El Toro Loco gang. Hopefully he can get in, get out, get the homing beacon, and nobody will notice? Wishful thinking on our part, but if anybody can do it, it's Zombie. Now, one thing that's really going to help Zombie out with this mission is that PKE meter, because, again, he is already the subject matter expert on portal technology, but this will help him know which portals to take for the quickest route in and the safest route out. Zombie is going to teleport in, teleport out, and hopefully the Mad El Toro Loco gang won't even know what hit him. All right, Zombie is saying this portal is gonna take him right into the Southern Command Center. Let's go! Oh, he is there. Wow, he was not kidding. He is there. He is searching right now for that beacon. And oh, the Mad El Toro Loco gang are aware. We've got El Toro Loco Orange right now. Looks like, I think he was asleep, rolling out of bed, and he knows that somebody, they don't know that it's Zombie, but somebody's in there. So Zombie is going to have to scramble, because you know that the Mad El Toro Loco gang is going to let all the other members know that they've been invaded. They've just lost the castle. They definitely don't want to lose this. And yes, Mad El Toro Loco member Black is now on the outskirts. You can see he's on the perimeter. Oh my goodness, boys and girls. I think they're circling him. Zombie, come in. There's at least 2 members of the Mad El Toro Loco gang on your tail. You're gonna need to get to this homing beacon and get out of there, buddy. And here comes a third member. It's the yellow El Toro Loco, and he looks like he is coming in hot and maybe showing off a little bit. Does he know we're watching him? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty cool. I think he does. I think he's showing off, but never mind that. Zombie, you've got to find this homing beacon, and you have to get out of there. You've got 3 members of the Mad El Toro Loco gang on your tail, and we also already saw that El Toro Loco ice is out there somewhere. You've got to find this homing beacon, and you've got to get out. Okay, Zombie says he's close. He's using the PKE meter to help find the homing beacon. Genius move, Zombie. He says it's right around the corner, and wow, look what's inside that hangar. A portal, a great place to store the beacon, and there it is. Zombie just needs to grab it, and he says he can use that to adjust it to use this portal to jump out of here. Whoa! Science on the fly. Let's go, Science, and Zombie using that portal to launch himself out of there. I don't think no matter what goes on, the Mad El Toro Loco gang is not going to be able to catch up with that. He's got the PKE meter and he has the beacon. He just needs to find a way out of there right now. Zombie is, yes, he's trying to dial in to find the portal that's going to take him right back to the haunted forest. It's not close, but it's not far. Zombie is going to have to make a run for it and hope that the speed, the raw speed of those big old VKT tires can carry him out of danger's way and find the portal that's going to take him all the way back to Gravedigger and the rest of the Monster Jam heroes. This road seems forever long, knowing that at any moment, any of the members of the Mad El Toro Loco gang could pop out from behind a corner. This is their area after all, but Zombie says he's close. It shouldn't be too far away. He's dialing it in with the PKE meter. He says he's getting some very strong readings. He's looking around. There! He says right there. That's the portal. If he adjusts this correctly, he should be able to go right back to the haunted forest. If anybody can do it, it's Zombie. Yes! In and out, PKE meter, homing beacon, Zombie does it all. Let's go, boys and girls. Let's hear it for Zombie. My goodness, is there anything that this monster truck can't do? No, I don't think there is. He is not wasting any time, and he's going up right now to try to get the readings from this zombie hand and somehow try and harness this power. All right, it's a steep climb up there, but he's got it. All right, let's see how this goes. Let's watch. All right, he's getting close to the zombie hand. It's activated. He's getting the readings from it. And I don't know what he got, but he says he got what he needed. He said he needs to move on to another one. He's talking about triangulation. Okay, a triangle has... How many sides does a triangle have? It has 3. Okay, I think Zombie is saying he needs to go to 3 of the zombie hands, get the readings, do a little bit of math, and that's why it's important. And with that, he can change the wavelengths of it, and he thinks he can use the beacon to get close to where Sparkle Smash is. Boys and girls, I think Zombie's gonna try to get to Sparkle Smash right now. Yes, he just activated the second zombie hand. He's got the readings. He's making the adjustments. That was quick. I'm impressed. All right, he says 2 out of 3. He thinks that with the adjustments he's able to make with this, he thinks he's going to be able to cross dimensions. And he thinks he's going to be able to get close to Sparkle Smash. I tell you what, boys and girls, if anyone can do it, it is Zombie. Okay. All right, good. He says he's sending a message right now to Soldier of Fortune, Son of a Digger, and Gravedigger, and letting them know what he's doing. It's good that he's letting them know. He says there's the third part. There's the third piece of the triangle. He's just got to make adjustments, get the readings, and he says that this is it. Wow, look at the power coming off of that zombie hand. He's making his adjustments. Everything looks like it's in order. And he says he's gonna go for it. I don't know what's gonna happen, boys and girls, but he says it's about to happen. Let's go! We're here. He did it. This is definitely where we were before, but it's a little different. I don't remember all this pink stuff on the ground. Guys, do you remember that? It looks familiar. The neighborhood, the trees, the houses, but yeah, Zombie's saying something's not right. He's looking around and you can see this pink. Is it? No, that couldn't have something to do with Sparkle Smash being here. He says he's gonna go investigate and look a little closer. Okay, he's getting some crazy readings. He definitely says it's best for him to get off of this. He's having a hard time. He says it's almost like driving on ice. Okay. Thankfully, he was able to get past it. He's going to gather a couple more readings, and he says, yeah, something is not right, that there's something creeping in, and the fact that it's pink, he doesn't have data to support this right now, but maybe this is because Sparkle Smash isn't supposed to be here, and it's having some sort of effect on the entire universe. Was this what the Outsiders wanted? Is this an unintended consequence? But he's right, there she is. There's Sparkle Smash. Zombie sees her. He's gonna actually be able to talk to her. Oh, dude, even for zombies, she has to be happy to see a familiar face. All right, he's gonna approach her kind of slowly. They weren't on the greatest terms, and she says she's happy to see him and wants to know how he got there and how they can get back. Zombie's trying to explain everything about how he got here, and she just wants to go home. She says that after she had been here a few days, all this pink started creeping in, and she doesn't understand why or know what to do, but she thinks that maybe it has something to do with her too. She says she's been hanging out here, hoping that someone would come get her, and okay, Sparkle Smash, it's okay. She says there's something she needs to show Zombie. She says that Zombie needs to follow her right now. That time is of the essence if they want to make it back. But I think she thinks Zombie can take them both back, but Zombie said that the beacon only works for one truck. He's got to catch up to her. She could end up causing more harm than good. Oh my goodness, Zombie, you've got to catch up to her and let her know what's going on. Boys and girls, we went back to the other universe, and we met up with Sparkle Smash, and Zombie says he can go back and forth now, but what's going on? Why is all that pink stuff there? And what does that mean? I don't know. If any of you have any idea why the world looks like that, why the universe looks like that, comment below and let me know, because I've got no clue. Hopefully Zombie can figure it out, or you can, but until then, this was a crazy adventure, and I'm glad you guys were here to go on it with me. I can't wait to see what happens next. And until we do find out what happens next, I need you to do two things. Number one, be good to one another. And number two, always treat others the way you would want to be treated. So until next time, we'll see ya!